And we run it. Okay. I'm new at this. The devlogs, the YouTube, the writing a game engine from scratch, the everything. And I made a newbie mistake because I went through like half of the rendering code and didn't record any of it. And so there's no footage, there's no like cool time lapses, those would be cool. There's no footage of me pulling my hair out when I ran into a bug, or a dozen bugs, because there were certainly more than that, I'm sure. And I didn't get any of the footage that I wanted to have for this video. I'm gonna do better next time, I hope. You guys are kind of making this journey with me, and so I fully plan on improving as I go along. Hopefully the content quality in each video gets better and better, with this video being the exception, I guess. But anyway, so in this video I'm going to have more of a light approach. We're just going to go over the things that I did. I will touch on the major bugs that stopped me for days or hours or days, and we're gonna just see how it turns out. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please like the video. If you subscribe, that'd be awesome. Those things really let me know that I'm doing better. This video might not be the one for that, but go watch my previous videos. They're okay, I think. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy the video. Okay, so let's talk about rendering. At its most basic level, rendering is drawing things on the computer screen. And the way that works is you have a collection of points, you take those points and give the computer access to them, as well as data about where they should go on the screen, what they should look like, colors, details, etc. And then the computer does some magic behind the scenes, most of it's math, and puts them on the screen for you. The graphics implementation we're using for Alkahest is OpenGL. It's a little bit older than some other graphics implementations, but it's cross-platform, which is a big bonus. It means I only have to implement it once. And it should hopefully be a simple implementation. It's been around for a while. It's very well used. My plan, I don't know if it's going to work out, is to only have to write the renderer once and then never come back to it until I have a problem. I will probably write the renderer multiple times. But anyway, let's see where we're starting out. So for this video, we're going to go through a few distinct steps in the rendering process. First, we're going to draw a triangle. Drawing a triangle on the screen is kind of the rendering equivalent of writing a Hello World program. And then after that, we're going to try and make it 3D. So I'm going to make a cube, I'll have it spinning so you can see that it's 3D and all of that, and that'll be most of what I've gotten through since the last video. Okay, so this is where we're starting out. We currently have the background color being set here with RGB and the transparency. And then we're just clearing the buffer bit on the back buffer, which essentially just gets swapped every frame, which is going to just essentially constantly set this background color for every frame. So if we bring this over here and we run our build script, then once it goes through and compiles the GLFW format library, it'll compile the game engine library and then the actual the game targets themselves. And so once we do that, oops, excuse me, once we do that, if we do our run, then you can see here we have just a blue teal rectangle that we're showing on the screen. And you can see, if I move this out of the way, that we have our all of our trace events from the input system coming through. I can do a few key presses. I actually do have something set up in the game code to tell me when I press the spacebar as an input test. You can also see the mouse scroll, the position, and any clicks or anything like that. So yeah, we have our mouse input set up. We're showing our window. Everything looks good. You can see as I hit my keybind to close there, we got the window close event also. So this is our starting point. Right now what we want to do is transition from only showing the background to just drawing a triangle. And so I'm gonna start working on that now. Okay, so freaking speaking of pulling my hair out, not being able to show you guys bugs, I'm in the process of essentially working my way backwards to show you the different steps that I went through setting up the first half of the renderer. And can you guess what's wrong with these vertices? Don't worry about the colors and textures. Right here, these three sections. I've been pulling my hair out for like the last 30 minutes trying to figure out why I couldn't draw a simple triangle. I'll take a guess. I'll give you a moment. So, this is your X, this is your Y, this is your Z in 3D space. And they're all relative to the center point in the window. I was trying to draw a triangle. But if you'll notice, since the X coordinates are all going horizontally, in order to be able to see the triangle, it needs some height to it. But these three numbers are all the same. I've been drawing a line this whole time, and that's why I couldn't see it when I was trying to draw a triangle. Okay, so let's pull the build script, start that, and so it'll build, runs through, all rebuilds the entire thing. Eventually I need to fix this so that it's not pure nonsense, and by that I mean so it's not clearing out and rebuilding the entire project from scratch each time. So here you can see there is nothing, because what's actually being rendered is a line right there that has 0 thickness, and so you can't see it. However, if we sorry, I'm leaning past my microphone. If I instead make that a +5, like it should be, and then we build. Now we run it, boom, triangle. I do this for a living, and I promise I'm good at my job, I swear. Hey, so, this is a cube. Doesn't quite look like a cube, but it definitely is. And I'll show you. Let me just make it start spinning. And we run it. Okay, so you still can't quite tell. But I promise it's in 3D. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just kill that. And let's see. Let's add the texture back in and see if that makes it any better. Oh man. Okay, well, the texture didn't even... Oh, that's because I haven't specified the texture coordinates properly. Oh well. Okay, so this is a cube. You're just gonna have to take my word for it that this is a cube. And you know what? I'm just gonna go back to the pyramid from the tutorial I was following, and we are gonna see what that looks like, because with that you can at least tell it's 3D. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And, oh, that's not the right place. Come on, Ant. Oops. Boom. Okay, see, that you can actually tell is 3D. I promise I wasn't bluffing before. But yeah, it works, sort of. Currently I can't interact with this, but this is where we are right now. We have a spinning pyramid. So yeah, that's, at least it works. Okay, so that's all I got for this video. I tried to go a little more natural this time around, like I didn't write a script at all, and thought, you know, I'll just try and show you the code and show you what I'm doing and say word good, and that's all I got. Next time I'm going to be hopefully finishing up the rest of the rendering, and I'll see you guys then. So let's start talking. Oh my god, I can't. Cool, so let's talk about rendering. Anthony, stop laughing at your own where all of the different bits of detail should be, and I don't know. And then the computer does some magic and spits out. I'm gonna sit on my hands. Why do I keep smacking my microphone? Anyway, so that's how rendering works. Probably gonna time lapse through this and just said words good. We're going with it. If you liked the video, please like the video. I swear to God, I'm gonna stop talking now. Bye.